Well, today's the day. Today, oh god, I picked a terrible place to do this. Today's the day that one of the worst events in Pokemon GO history is going down, and I'm not even gonna try to be unbiased. I'm completely biased. I think it's a terrible event. But like I said yesterday, I got a free ticket. This ticket costs $8 US. It costs more for some other countries, a lot of other countries, depending on the conversion rate. I don't think it's a good deal. I put a poll on Twitter and the majority voted yes, I should make a video about it. So here we are, kicking it off, the Galarian Mr. Mime event. The professor is here to say the strangest things have been happening lately. I begin each day with a pineapple berry and coffee for breakfast. I never even thought to eat the berries that we feed to the Pokemon. They probably taste delicious. Slipped on a sheet of ice, coffee spilled, pineapple berry squished. Oh no. For my sake and my breakfast, can you help me research Ice-type Pokemon? Sure thing, Professor. So here's the thing with this event. Catch 15 Ice-type Pokemon, and I made sure to start right here, because there's usually a good cluster spawn here. Not a single Ice-type Pokemon. All of the event spawns are limited to incense. So you can actually get these incense spawns, like I said in yesterday's video. That's what I meant by the free Mr. Rime event. I wasn't talking about my free ticket. I was talking about the free part of the event is that everyone gets these incense spawns. Also, this Meowth balloon is here, and I'm upset about it. I don't want to see Jesse and James anymore. The free part of the event for everyone is the incense spawns, even though you have to buy incense, technically. The Ice-type Pokemon are really only spawning on incense. There are no Ice-type Pokemon in the wild. There are no Psychic-type Pokemon in the wild, which we also need for this research. There it is, finally. My first Ice-type, Cubchoo, which can be shiny, so that would be nice. That would be a bigger prize than the Mr. Mime. Also, I need to hit... Oh no, I broke my streak. I was at 4 great throws in a row. I got another Spinda quest. 5 great throws in a row, starting over. Catch 1 Ice-type, done. Let's keep walking. Let's keep talking. Gotta grab the Ice-types first, and then spin a Pokestop. Oh, and then catch another Ice-type. So there is event-exclusive field research, and you have to have a ticket to get this field research. And that's another part of this that I don't understand. I don't understand why we're also buying access to these field research tasks when so many past events have just included field research for free. But those tasks, I believe, are catch 10 Ice-type, catch 10 Psychic types, or make 10 great throws in a row, and they all award the same Pokemon. It's the same Pokemon from the pool of event spawns, which includes Jinx, which I just missed, Jinx, Cubchoo, Woobat, things that are spawning on incense during the event. So there's really nothing special about the field research because it's literally just giving you more of the same Pokemon that you could have caught on incense already. And not only that, you have to catch 10 Pokemon to unlock that spawn. All right, let me just quickly transfer some Pokemon. Oh, not the Froakie. I need to transfer 10 to finish this step of the research. And with that, we can move on. So you do get 3 incense. That's your first sort of premium reward item. And we'll talk about all the items as a Vulpix that are included as part of the research. You know, there are premium items that you would normally pay for, and there is value in that. But is there enough value? You know what? Let's just talk about it right now. So when it comes to the items that are included, the premium items, what you're getting from this research, 3 incense, 3 battle passes, 3 super incubators, 3 star pieces, 2 glacial lures, a Poffin, and the Mime pose. If you were to buy all those items individually, obviously you would get better value buying them in bulk through this special research. The problem is you can't use coins to buy the special research tickets. If you're a free-to-play player, there's absolutely no way to participate in the research because you can't use coins. But even so, even if you're buying boxes, I mean, the value is, look, we're not buying this ticket for these items, right? It's advertised as Galarian Mr. Mime Special Research Event Ticket. It's not advertised as special box that also rewards Galarian Mr. Mime. So does the value of the items alone justify the cost of the research? I don't think so. Yes, I could use those items, and I'll probably end up buying most of those at some point. But this is a special research event, and as a special research event, do I think it's worth the price of the ticket? No. Squeezing a Cubchoo shiny check here. And then the last reward for this snow run. So far, I mean, the Pokemon rewards for the research are nothing spectacular. The only real thing you're getting, I guess, is a couple extra shiny checks, and of course the new Pokemon, Galarian Mr. Mime. But before I claim this, let's just talk about this new Pokemon from Special Research. We've had this before. I went through and I was looking through my old research, a Spooky Message 2019. Spiritomb was introduced through Special Research. It was free. A Spooky Message Unmasked, that was this Halloween. Galarian Yamask and Runerigus were introduced through Special Research, and it was free. Let's Go Meltan. Even Meltan, a Pokemon who was sort of created to help promote Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, it was made available for everyone through Special Research, and it was free. So my question, as I go on to claim this, is why, if we've had in the past new Pokemon introduced exclusively through field research, why did Niantic decide to make this one paid for? And on top of that, those Pokemon came with events that were free for everyone. So during each of those Halloween events, when Spiritomb was introduced, when Galarian Yamask was introduced, there were Halloween spawns, there was Halloween field research. The event was available for everyone. But now all of a sudden for Galarian Mr. Mime, we have to pay $8? It just doesn't make sense to me that they would start charging for something like this when we've had exactly this in the past for free. And that's part of the reason why it just doesn't feel right to me that this event all of a sudden is a paid event. There's nothing special about this Mr. Mime event compared to events that we've had in the past. Okay, the next step, catch 15 Pokemon, spin a Pokestopper Gym, and use 10 berries to help catch Pokemon. Spin a Pokestopper Gym, I know right now is going to be a problem for some people who can't go out. There it is. I got it done. I got to catch 15 Pokemon. I got to use 15 berries, and I got to keep wondering why this event, which again is no different than past events like Galarian Yamask research or Spiritomb research, why did Niantic ask us to pay for this one? Alright, well, that was a quick step. Done with those already. There's a Jigglypuff as a reward. So look, I was just comparing this event to previous free events that are pretty much of the same caliber. Let's compare it to some previous paid events to see how it compares there. Typically, I'm talking pre-2020, typically the only events that we really had to pay for in Pokemon Go were in-person live events like Go Fest or some of the Safari zones, and that's totally understandable. I mean, Niantic has to pay for a venue, they have to rent out the park, they have to pay for security, production, all those things. So it makes perfect sense that for an in-person event, there would be an admission cost. The final reward here, mysterious Pokemon appears, it's Chimecho. So again, for an event like that, if you're going somewhere in person, I don't think it's unreasonable at all to expect to pay for that experience. Professor, what's next? Oh, you scared me. I was distracted thinking about the tap dancing I heard last night. Ay, ay, ay. They really do make it sound creepy. It is creepy. Galarian Mr. Mime is known as a dancing Pokemon. What a strange Pokemon. Strange Pokemon to put in a paid event for sure. Catch 15 Psychic types, make 3 nice curveballs, power up Pokemon 3 times. You got it, Professor. Or the Psychic types. But, of course, those aren't the only paid ticketed events that we've had in Pokemon Go. So, Cerebi.net, greatest Pokemon news site of all time, has a list of all ticketed events that we've had in Pokemon Go. So going back to November of last year, we had a colossal discovery. Regigigas was introduced through a ticketed event. And that was, that's like a big, exciting Pokemon. It was going to be in EX raids after that. When are EX raids coming back? Who knows? Doesn't matter. We're talking about ticketed events right now. Regigigas, that was a big deal. Genesect was released in a Drive to Investigate, another ticketed event, another big, exciting Pokemon that was going to go to EX raids after that. Of course, there's a couple of Community Day the $1 research tickets listed here, but we also had the Throwback Challenge 2020, which basically let you buy the special research for that Throwback Challenge if you failed to unlock it during the week prior. So are you seeing a theme here? The Pokemon, or the main features of these events, Regigigas, Genesect, Throwback Challenge research, they were all going to be available in other ways besides this paid event. And I think, I'm going to go back to the game here, I think that Galarian Mr. Mime will be available in other ways in the future in Pokemon Go, but Niantic didn't say that. If I remember correctly, when Regigigas research was announced, when Genesect research was announced, they did mention specifically that those Pokemon would be coming to EX raids later on. So they let you know right away, you can buy a ticket to get this and have this experience, to get this Pokemon, and do this special research today, but if you don't, it'll be available later on through other methods. Had Niantic come out and said that about Galarian Mr. Mime, maybe things would have been perceived a little bit differently. What am I streaking here? I broke a streak. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But if Niantic had said that about Galarian Mr. Mime and this research, hey, there's an $8 ticket, you can do it, you can get Mr. Mime, but if you don't want to, no sweat, it's coming out for everyone in the wild or in raids or whatever method later on. But they didn't say that. So as of right now, all we know is that Galarian Mr. Mime is available through this $8 ticket, and that's it. So going back to this page, compared to those events, that's a pretty big difference. Obviously the rest of those events are like Pokemon Go Fest, a lot of Pokemon Go Fest stuff, and then the Pokemon Go Tour Kanto, which honestly is definitely a much better deal. You're getting a lot more out of it. And as far as Shiny Mew goes, yeah, Shiny Mew might not be released in any other way, but everyone had a chance to get Mew, at least, for free. So it's not like you're getting something exclusively new in that it's a new Pokedex entry and you won't be able to get it any other way. You're getting a shiny of a Pokemon that was already available through other methods. And again, a free research, a free special research, I might add, for Mew, for Celebi, for Jirachi, for Victini. All these Pokemon which were available through ticketed events like GoFest also became available later on for free through special research. Mr. Mime, why are you different? The last thing I have to do for this step is power up Pokemon 3 times, so I'm going to do 2 power-ups on Celebi because I can't do 3 because it'll go over 1500. So if I want to keep this thing usable in Great League, there it is, 1473. Just hit one more power-up on a Pokemon that's eventually going to get maxed out. There we go. And with that, 30 Ultra Balls, 3 Premium Battle Passes, 3000 XP. A Pokemon appears. It's 2000 Stardust, a Poffin, and... oh, there it is. Galarian Mr. Mime. Have I mentioned that I worked for a dance competition for like 5 years? That's the only thing I learned. Ugh, God, it's just creepy. You don't even want to look at it. It's just a creepy Pokemon. Maybe I should have pineapped? I don't know. I already have a ton of Mr. Mime candy. Ugh. Gotcha. $8, baby. Let's peep my Mr. Mime's IVs. Well, that's appropriate. Alright, Professor. Great job catching that Galarian Mr. Mime. I guess it's not as frightening as I first thought. No, it's terrifying. And the price tag is also scary. Okay. Part 4 of 5. Earn a heart with your buddy, earn a candy with your buddy, evolve a Galarian Mr. Mime. So you literally have to evolve it for the event. How close are we? Oh, man. Yeah, I might just speed this up. Just this once. How about my maxed out level 50 Magikarp? We'll hit 1 kilometer here. Yeah, I have to get 300 hearts with my buddies sometime in the next 2 months for level 48. There we go. Oh, and Jesse and James still photobombing. I forgot. Sandshrew. Not shiny. Alright, so I need to earn a candy. We're gonna go for a 1 kilometer walk. And I'll keep catching Pokemon. And I have walked my 1 kilometer right back to my apartment. So, let's claim some Mr. Mime candy. You do get enough candy to evolve it right there, because the final step is evolve. So, where are you? Where are you, you awful thing? Galarian Mr. Mime getting evolved to Mr. Rime. It's good because now I don't have to look at it anymore. And there's Mr. Rime, which is not as creepy and looks like he's improved his... Did the eyes on his jacket just blink? Does it have two faces? Which one's the real face? Look. Oh, dude, it blinks. Anyway, it looks like his tap dancing has improved. New Pokemon. He's got moves. I'll give him that. Alright, so I claim 3,000 XP. We get another Pokemon encounter. 2,000 Stardust, Glacial Lure Module, and another Mr. Mime. Which I knew. I knew that. I knew it was another Mr. Mime because I read through the tasks last night for the video that I put up yesterday, but here it is. I'm looking at Galarian Mr. Mime again. Watch the IVs on this one be way better. Nope. Still doo-doo. Alright, Professor, what have you got? What a fascinating Pokemon Mr. Rime is. I've heard stories of Mr. Rime's amusing movements, and you know what? Color me amused. What a cool discovery this was. This has definitely been an unforgettable adventure. I'll tell you one thing, Professor. I've done a lot of exciting things since I started playing Pokemon GO. This one I'm probably gonna forget. So that's it. That's literally it. It's 1:45 right now. My lucky eggs are still active. Not even an hour and a half. Less than an hour and a half worth of content from this special research for $8. I mean, there's 3 incubators, there's 3 star pieces, there's the Mr. Mime pose, which I don't know. I feel like if you put that pose on your avatar, people would judge you for having played this event. And let me just say one thing. Let's not do that. Let's not judge anyone. Let's not shame anyone for participating in the event. You know, if you want to buy a ticket, you absolutely can buy a ticket. I'm just saying, compared to past events, compared to all the precedents that Niantic has set, this just should not have cost $8. When you compare it to previous free events and special research, this should not cost $8. When you compare it to previous ticketed events, this should not cost $8. And I want to assure you that all my feedback is being shared with Niantic directly. You know, a lot of people replied to my tweet, you should make a video, make your voice heard. And I just want to assure you that my voice is heard. I do get to share this feedback with Niantic. And everything that I talked about in this video will absolutely be shared with them. So rest assured, I'm doing my part. I don't think an event like this should ever happen again. Any uninteresting Pokemon, the next special research event, well, I guess it's going to be Mew, but aside from that, the next special research event should be free. Why? Why'd we pay $8 for this? Anyway, look, after just non-stop negativity throughout this entire video, I feel like we need a palate cleanser, so let's go watch my Celebi video. Yeah? It's nice and refreshing. Just wholesome, quality Pokemon GO content that was also free in-game. You should click right here and go watch that video. Okay. See you next time.